As a successful web design agency owner, I have a lot of experience trying to do a lot of different things. Before I landed on actually doing web design and starting my web design agency, just for context, we specialize in creating high converting landing pages for businesses. So what we do is we build websites for people in a specific way with specific keywords and specific structure and whatnot, in order for the traffic that comes to the sites to be converted into clients. So that's essentially what we do. And then we also drive traffic to the website. So it's essentially like a sales page. And then we drive traffic to the website that is this business's sales page. But anyways, just a little bit of background on what we do. So before I started doing this, I tried a bunch of different things to make money online, and it took me like 2 years to actually start making money online. So I tried a bunch of different things. I tried selling graphics on Fiverr, logos, all of that stuff. I tried to sell Minecraft YouTubers graphics, and I mean, like, I went hard on that, okay? I was in Discord groups trying to sell these graphics to YouTubers, and actually I got like 2 clients from that. 2 pretty big YouTubers actually did use my graphics, but it didn't become a multi-million-dollar agency, unfortunately. And then at one stage I also got super ambitious after I tried social media marketing. I tried to do like a full-scale agency where we offered web design, graphic design, marketing, social media management. It was just, I tried to do everything, and needless to say that didn't work. But with the social media management, I also had 2 clients, but they left. So that's a little background on me and why you can listen to me and why I know what I'm talking about. But anyways, this video is just going to be a raw video on the fact that in order for you to make money, you need to provide value. And it sounds simple, but so many people do not get this. The reason that none of these business ventures are working for you or worked for me back then is because firstly, you have shiny object syndrome. You're watching a bunch of YouTubers tell you what business model to follow, and it's not working because these guys are just telling you to follow this business model so that they can sell you a course on how to do this business model. But you need to stop listening to just any random business model, and you need to find something that you're genuinely interested in. For me, it was web design because it combines business with creativity, and that's why I enjoy it so much. For you, it can be SMMA or anything like that. And the important thing is to actually enjoy what it is you're doing, because you're going to have to do it a lot. Anyways, before I go off track, the main reason I wasn't able to sell my offer was because I didn't have confidence in my offer. And the reason that I didn't have confidence in my offer is because I didn't actually think that my skill was valuable, because it wasn't at this stage. When I was selling logos, I was competing with a bunch of people who are graphic designers and who are skilled at making logos. And at that stage, I just thought it was drawing a picture and selling it. It's not the same thing. And if you're competing with someone who has put in the time and you are just throwing out an offer because you saw a YouTube video, you are not going to get any results, because you're not going to be confident in your offer, and you cannot sell something if you're not confident in your offer. So the turning point for me was when I tried all of these business models, and I was like, once I had decided I was just going to do web design, I practiced that skill. It was something that I did every single day without stop. I would make a website, post it on Instagram, get no likes, repeat every day. And I did this for like almost a year, where I was just making websites, posting it, and getting better and better. And it started, you start going into different pieces of this offer that you didn't know exist. Like, if you are new to web design and creating websites for people, you're not going to know what SEO is. You're not going to know how to structure a website. All of these things are what you find out when you're actually doing it. It's not something that you can just watch a YouTube and it's going to click like this. You need to actually be doing it. And then from there, you can scale, you can hire someone to do it. But even before you scale, you need to understand how something works before you can go and hire someone to do it. Like, I can't run an agency if I don't understand how the development process works and I don't understand how SEO works and all of that, because how am I going to check my employees? After doing this work for a year, I genuinely just gained the confidence to be able to be like, okay, my work is really good, because I had the social proof from Instagram telling me my work is good. You know, I saw the likes increase, I saw the quality of work increase. I mean, if I put my first and most recent websites next to each other, it's like day and night. It's so obvious to see the progress, and therefore I'm confident in my offer. I know that when a client comes to me, they're not only getting a really good website, they're getting marketing, they're getting clients, and I know that my offer works because I've done it so many times. But I had to work for free first. You cannot expect someone to pay you money if you don't have confidence, because if you don't have confidence in your product or your offering or your service, why is your client going to have confidence in you? Because they will pick up on that subconsciously and you're not going to sell. What you're going to do is you're going to work for free. You're going to continuously make websites or do the whatever skill you're practicing, whether it's doing e-commerce stores, SMMA, whatever. Practice that skill, do it for free, spend your free time practicing that skill, then go look for people in your area once you've gotten a little bit of a hang of it. Find people in your local area, tell them that you'll do it for free, and then they can pay if they thought it was good or not. No pressure, just work for free. And then ask them for testimonials that you can put on your website. This is going to help you. If your work is good enough, those people are going to want to pay you. 90% of the time, they're going to pay you even though you did it for free. Or they're going to pay you in a different way where they refer you to one of their friends who are going to pay you, and then you can start charging, because now you're building a portfolio and you're building confidence and you're starting to realize that you have an offer that is worth people's money. And the more you do this, the more it's going to grow. The more you do this, the better and better the quality of your service offering or your product is going to get. And then you can start charging more. And you'll not feel bad charging more, because it's going to feel scammy if you don't know what you're doing. It's going to feel like a scam. And no one likes being scammy. But when it's actually providing value and people can see that value, you can charge as much as you want. Obviously, I can't charge $1 million for a website. I think maybe I can, but I can charge $4,000 for a website because it offers so many things that it's genuinely a return on investment. They will get a return on investment for my websites. And this is why so many of you are failing at online businesses, is because you see something, you tried, it doesn't work after a week and you're like, let's move on to the next thing, or you just quit. You cannot. You need to lock in on something, and it can be anything. Just do it for a year and you will be astounded at the results that you get. There are no shortcuts in doing anything. You're competing with so many people who are willing to put in the time and have the patience, but you have to take the long routes. You have to put in the hours. It's not going to come overnight. You have to try your absolute hardest. There are no shortcuts. Your clients are not paying for potential, they are paying for results. They need to know that you are really, really good at what you do. So my final piece of advice and the key takeaway from this video is that if you don't believe in your offer, you're not going to sell your offer. You need to work for free, you need to gain confidence, and then you can start charging, and you can start charging more and more and more and scale. And then from there, you're going to be like these people you're watching on Instagram and the YouTubers who have so much money in the cars and whatever. That is the road to getting there. Those people put in the hours, and I promise you, it did not happen overnight. All of those guys are really good at doing something. Anyways, I can go on forever about this, but the goal is just to start and do it well. And I hope this video was valuable to you in any type of way. If it is, then stick around, because the goal of this channel is to give you the advice that I wish I had when I was starting out, because I'm only a few steps ahead of you, and I'm here to guide you to not making the same mistakes that I did.